You happy now?
Yeah.
Fix it?
Yeah,
Aye.
I fixed it.
Hello everyone, it's Saturday 22nd.
Yar.
I've been writing the date all morning, but afternoon, but I still have to check. Oh, what a great way to start the day. I haven't recorded up till now. It's like 20 past 5. Haven't recorded a thing up till now because it's been a heck of a busy day. I didn't wake up till just before 10. You woke up at
8:30.
Yay! That's good. You went to bed early.
And my body's kind of getting used to getting up at 7 now.
Yeah. So I didn't get out of bed until just before 10 and then came downstairs. We wrote a shopping list of some stuff. I've not gone into details to the shit show we're in now. But we went, we were smart. We done a smart thing. And we done a shopping list of stuff that we need for at least the next week or so.
Yep.
Hopefully it will last longer. And then we went out and we went to Aldi, Home Bargains, and then Asda. Came home and I instantly went up and started my overtime because I put my name down for 4 hours this weekend. I don't mind weekend overtime. I don't mind overtime just as long as I don't do too much. So my 4 hours are now done. I'm downstairs. I've done a wee bit of cleaning. I've put away most of my washing. You've put away most of your washing. And we'll do a wee bit of cleaning because my parents are coming round tomorrow. At least my mum's coming round. And I don't like when anyone's in the house is not clean. Regardless of whether it's my mum who's seen my bedroom in an absolute state before.
The house is clean, just to confirm. Just Kirsty gets OCD about things being on couches, like our own plushies and stuff.
It's not my fault. It's like ingrained in me. The place has to be spotless. My arm's dying. So yeah, this is the setup at this side. You never got to see that yesterday. But yeah, he's not wrong. I do get a bit antsy when the place is not clean to my standard and we have anybody round regardless of who it is. It would need to be the same level of clean for
My friends.
I was going to go with like the Pope, but I don't care about the Pope.
Don't say the Queen because she's dead.
Too soon. I'm trying to think of like an artist or somebody I don't know. It would be the same level of clean for a stranger off the street than it is my own mother. There. And so, well, the office is still a tip. I've tried to tidy a little bit, but I need your help because some of that is yours.
That's fine.
And I just don't know where to put anything because we don't have enough storage. And we can't afford the Calax units. So yeah, anyway, I didn't get as much knitting done. Can I throw this to you? Oh, sorry, that was a really bad throw. I didn't...
Effort.
I didn't get as much done in the neckband as I was hoping last night. I was just really distracted last night for some reason, like just zoned out a lot. And so I only got like 1 or 2 rows, and then I've done like maybe a row and a half, 2 rows this morning. So I'm hoping to do about an inch and then put it on a longer needle and try it on. The pattern does call for like a folded over brim, but I'm just so, sorry, that was probably very close up. I'm just so aware of my yarn, like my yarn quantity. So I also don't want a folded over brim if I'm being completely honest. This is a yarn that is going to, it's not soft. It's not unbearable, but it's not soft. And I don't want that up around my neck too bad. I don't have any, babe, what's those t-shirt turtlenecks? The thing where you get like, is that a turtleneck? I don't have turtlenecks, so this...
I have a jumper than a t-shirt.
Really? I thought you could get like t-shirt turtlenecks.
I'd hope not, but I'm not getting any fashion sense, but still.
So yeah, I don't want it too high up round the neck. And yes, you get the joy of my double chin. I don't want it too high up and really, really itchy. Because I also have folliculitis on my back, which anything can irritate. Never mind this wool. Which is such a shame because see, like hand, like when you touch with your hand, it's not that bad. But when you literally kind of have it on your back and on like your even your forearm and stuff, there is an itch factor. So yep, going to hopefully get the neckband finished, and then I can start on the sleeves. I need to try and find a second 4.5mm needle so that I can do roughly 2 at a time. I also need to split my yarn into 2 separate balls, and we'll go from there. But Scott is playing
Resident Evil Remastered.
Right, hang on. Oh, sorry. Tell the people.
I am playing Resident Evil Remastered on the Xbox. So this is already like a very old game, and it's a remake of a very old game. So Resident Evil 1 came out in the PlayStation 1 like well over 20 years ago, or in the region of 20 years ago. This remake probably came out in like the early, I'd say maybe before 2010. So, you know, it's old. And the only reason I want to play it is because for whatever reason I have a notion to go through all the Resident Evil games. Well, not all of them, all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not Odyssey.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. Not all the other ones that have like weird annotations and everything else added to it, like Resident Evil Reservations or whatever the hell it is. I'm wrong with that. Whoever wants to correct me can very well do it, so I don't really care enough to follow the franchise. But I thought I liked Resident Evil 2 remake that came out maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Played that. They've done 3 that I need to get my hands on, and then they're doing 4. And then kind of 5 and 6 doesn't need to be remade, they're relatively new. And then 7's obviously, and then 8 was the newest one, which most people have probably played with the big lady in it, and I don't know what she is, so yeah.
Okie dokie, thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, we're just having a cosy night in. We're gonna have butter chicken and rice for dinner. Do you want me to try and make the cheese dough balls tonight to go with dinner, or do you think that'll be enough?
Oh. How do you feel about trying to make them? Does it take long from the book recipe thing that you read?
It was the GF blogger on Instagram, so I'll need to check. I really want to try some baking. It's not really baking, it's kind of bread. It's dough balls, it's cheesy dough balls. So I might make that. Otherwise, we're keeping them for tomorrow, and we're making donuts tomorrow.
Yeah, we are.
We need to go to your mum's. I might send you, because unless mum gives me a time scale of when she's coming, and you can go collect them and come back so that we don't miss my mum. Even though she can let herself in, she's got a key. But yeah, there might be something more exciting than just this at some point in the vlog. But it's been a very, very long day. Traipsing around 3 different shops on a Saturday when everyone else is doing exactly the same, trying to like stock up and get some food, was a bit of a nightmare. I've got chicken. Oh, we can have the steak tomorrow night, babe.
Ooh, yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah, we'll have the steak tomorrow. I've got some stewing steak, and I want to try and make like a chicken stew. Chicken stew with stewing steak.
Yes,
How does that work? I want to try and make a nice stew tomorrow night, and I've got some chicken I need to prepare and put in the freezer as well. So that will be done at some point, but for now I am sitting on my arse. I am going to do some knitting and see if I can stomach watching this game, because I don't do zombies. So
it's not scary.
you say it's not scary. My version of scary and your version of scary are very different.
True.
Like, you love The Walking Dead. I think it's the worst show in the world. Along with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Breaking Bad doesn't have zombies.
It's still shit. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So this is my experiment.
Yeah.
From somebody's recipe, but still my experiment. They are cheese dough balls. I forgot to put salt in, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, so this is what we're having for dinner. And yes, we're sitting on our sofas to eat. We have a kitchen table, we just don't use it.
Do we?
So this is the butter chicken with rice, and these are the cheesy dough balls, and they are perfect if I had added salt. So I've put some salt on it, and they are phenomenal. I really, really enjoy them. These are a gluten-free recipe from the gluten-free blogger or the GF blogger on Instagram, but you could probably just make it with regular self-raising flour. But obviously, because we do have a celiac in the house, that is not happening. And we're waiting for Scott's. Shall we have a Scott review? Did you try? You tried it without salt, didn't you?
Yeah.
It definitely benefits from salt.
Yeah. Salt all the way.
I think I'd put salt and pepper and maybe some like herbs or something in it. So yeah, this is dinner for this evening, and
These are fantastic.
Aren't they good? And they're meant to be eaten hot. They are not meant to be eaten cold. So I think I would be really curious to see how these would do in the air fryer. So 100% going to be making this recipe again, and it definitely spurs me on to get back into proper cooking instead of just picking stuff out of the freezer. So win-win! Okay, so, whoa, I need to turn the light on. I am just about to start knitting the sleeves, and we have to start slap bang in the middle of the underarm.
Middle of the underarm! Right there! In the pit!
Thank you for your input.
You're welcome!
So I had a small panic, and I've had to message the group chat that we've got going for the test knit, because this is my very first drop shoulder, and if I match up my underarm stitches and the underarm increases, I have a lot more fabric on the front than the back, because that right there is this little bit right here, that is where the front and the back join. So this is technically the front on the back side of the sweater. So
Yeah, backside. Sorry.
what was that?
Backside. Sorry. Not sorry.
So I was a wee bit worried, because this is my first drop shoulder, and I was just like, oh my god, have I done something wrong? Am I doing something right? Because in my overthinking brain, the pattern wants me to pick up 50 stitches on one half. So is it, this is counted as a half up to this point, and then this is the other half? Or, as long as I've got my underarm stitches lined up, the increases, and then literally put like a stitch marker in right here, then this is one half and this is the other half. So my overthinking brain went too far, freaked out, and then thank God that we've got that group chat, because I can actually continue on for tonight. Yay!